Hello, how are
Hel-
you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. It's
Oh,
finally getting a face to a name.
I know, I know. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
That's all right.
And
Just let
it
me
is nice after
say,
sending a few emails. It's really nice to be able to connect.
yeah, we never really connected previously, right? There were just like emails flying around.
I know, I know. So thank you so much for jumping online today. I'm really looking forward to having a chat. So
No,
I
that's
guess for the purpose of those who are watching us, you are the co-owner of the Australian Academy of Cinematographic Makeup, which is
that is correct.
Australia's leading film, TV, and fashion makeup academy.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. And you offer short courses in vocational education for those pursuing a career in the industry.
That's
Now,
right.
you and our CEO, Christy Chillman, have a long-standing working relationship. So you've worked together in a previous life at another tertiary education business, and
Yeah.
you were a college director for one of those brands. And Christy led the centralized marketing team, which included your brand. Can you tell us a little bit about that time?
Well, it was an interesting time. That was my time where I spent a couple of years up in Brisbane. Christy, I believe, was based in head office in Sydney for that provider. And it was a provider. Well, firstly, it was a global organization, right? So you're part of a global organization with all the bells and whistles attached to that. I think for both of us, it meant that you learn the tools of the trades in a big organization that is
Mm,
focusing on growth, that is focusing on profitability, that is focusing on culture, values, focusing on students,
mm,
a competitive landscape, on campus and online delivery, and being part of a group of brand. It means that you need to understand how to work with each other,
mm,
what are the needs of the different brands, and how do you communicate them back into a centralized marketing team that Christy was leading, and how do you operate with each other? How do you understand each other's needs, each other's kind of KPIs and goals, and how do you work together collaboratively to like a common goal of that corporation
yeah.
to grow and educate students. And it was a fantastic journey for both of us before we then kind of entered our own entrepreneurial uh, entrepreneurial journey of kicking off our own businesses and
Of
going
course,
with
of
those
course.
tips and tricks and the tools of the trades that we learned in a big organization. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And do you think that time working together, is a key factor in why you selected the brand architect to help your business now and actually be your external marketing team?
Yeah, absolutely. When I bought into that education provider together with a business partner, um, uh, and we were looking at, well, how do we actually ignite this marketing machinery? Like the first name that dropped was Christie straight away. I would say it was an interesting choice because if you're part of a big organization, right, you're sitting on different sides of the fence whilst you're still focusing on a common goal. You're still a college brand that fights for resources where Christie has to spread them across, multiple of those brands as a part of a group.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you would have asked me and Christy back then, would you have been the best friends? We might have said maybe not. but but that doesn't mean that, from a professional side, Christy is the only choice or was the only choice for me because we knew her, we knew how she operates, we knew what she's capable of, and we knew that she will, like us, in her own business,
Yeah.
just implement all of those learnings. And it was a no-brainer for us to go with the brand architects when we heard that Christy is setting up and her own agency. So
Yeah, fantastic.
absolutely, yeah.
Wonderful. So we've been working with you now for nearly 5 awesome years.
Yep.
We've been managing the lead generation across a number of digital channels and more recently just added TikTok to the mix. We love clients like you where we can contribute to your growth and watch that brand evolve over time. What does it mean to you having that continuity of an external marketing partner?
Well, it's absolutely key. So I think firstly, it's key because you know each other in that relationship as a partner. You know what each side, if each side is proposing something, you easily understand where we're all coming from. It's easy to work with each other. It's easy to celebrate the successes as well as really structurally walk through the times where success may not be, as we would have wanted it, because we can talk openly with each other, right? There's no barrier of awkwardness. It's just open communication and a relationship that has built and then continued over those 5 years. And it means as well continuation of data points, continuation of business intelligence, continuation of evolving together.
Yeah.
And I think specifically in education where decision-making timeframes are very long for leads, could be up to 2-3 years of a year 10, 11 until you actually graduate and then go into education. So having that continuation and that consistency is absolutely key.
Yeah, fantastic.
And what I would say that is really important too is we are educators, we're not marketers. And there's no way that we can be across all the different recruitment channels or lead channels in-house by ourselves. So having an agency that is giving us the broad spectrum of opportunities is just so key to success and being able to link those channels together. So
no, that's great.
Any other way. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I guess, if there was another educational brand out there considering Christy and the brand architect team for their marketing support, what would you say to them?
Number one is don't pretend to be don't pretend to be marketer. You're educators. Let the marketing agency do their job. That is really hard because all of us are the best graphic designers and the best copywriters and the best image takers. Trust your marketing agency. They know what they're talking about. The second point is clearly articulate what you want from them. And give them feedback as much as you can, because without that feedback, they can't change or they can't evolve.
100%.
And in the end, I would say as well, make sure it's all really strategically thought through. There's nothing worse than believing that a marketing agency can give you immediate success over days or over weeks. It's a really strategic approach, takes time, trust in the process, trust in the people that know their stuff, and be guided by them so that you can actually focus on the educational part of it.
Yeah, 100%. And I love that bit about, the open, honest communication. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a partnership. The feedback, it goes both ways. You've got to be able to work together to be able to move forward. Definitely.
Yeah, so important. And if you have a trusted partner that you can openly discuss performance and explore new ideas, that's where I think real innovation is starting. And that's where you get the most out of it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, Florian, jumping on with me today to have a bit of a chat. So
no problem at all.
I can't wait till the next one. I think we need to do it a lot more frequently.
Yeah, no, definitely always there. We love working with the brand architects, and there's we have gone through COVID, through the good times and the bad times. So we will definitely tackle the next 5 to 10 years with you.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem at all.
Great to have a chat. Thank you. See you later.